Hello my friends and welcome to stream. We're back. We are back with some Final Fantasy. It's been a little while, but we have a very important quest to deliver right now. We have the ultimate weapon to deliver. Also, it's been a while since I've done this, so allow me. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome in. I hope your Monday was lovely, is lovely, or whenever you're watching this VOD, I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're watching this VOD over on YouTube, by the way, make sure to hit that like button for some Final Fantasy time today. Anyways, let's get started. Let me quickly double check if everything is working okay here. Okay, this is running. That's fantastic. There seems to be a little bit of a delay on here, so let me quickly refresh. Make sure that is working as well. I have a lot going on right now. I have way too much going on right now for a Monday evening. But it seems to be working. It seems to be working. Delay is minimal, but that's fantastic. All of that is looking good. All right, then I think we can head into stream. Anyways, let's, I think we're ready. Okay, I have everything. Nope, just one more thing. I have so many screens, so I need a third screen. I really do. I really do. And for some reason, it's still saying my bitrate is too high, even though I lowered it below the minimum requirements. Anyway, let's just continue on, shall we? We need to speak to Minfilia and complete the ultimate weapon quest after we've taken down, well, the ultimate weapon, basically. But yeah, we've been having some fun playing some indie games lately on the channel. Been having a lot of fun with that, especially Mirthwood. Mirthwood was a very, very good game. Really loved that. Also, I need a place for this chat. Where do I put it? You know what? Let me just put it there. It's fine. All right. Oh, everyone. Okay. Humbling. Appreciate it. Hey, guys. I love the reception. Very well done. Very well done. Also, let me quickly double check that. That is working well. We are on loading screen right now, the moment I check, but it's fine. All right, Minfilia. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, no voice acting for this? The Archons have conducted a preliminary investigation into the origin of the roar that rang out during the celebration. Their findings strongly suggest that a new primal has appeared. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in the ether, a pattern observed only once before in history. 5 years ago, to be precise. That sounds dangerous. I should like to think it mere coincidence, yet we cannot discount that possibility. Well, I trust I need say no more. At great sacrifice, we have delivered Eorzea from the threat posed by the Empire and the Primals, and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. You have given your all for our cause, risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions, yet our struggle continues, and we need you now no less than before. Please continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm, of this very star. That is our mount and a Fantasia. Not that we're going to use it because, I mean, character already looks amazing. But, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. So I feel like I can't see chat at the moment. Really odd. Okay. You can now fly while mounted in the land of Scare, Thunderland, Blackfroud, Kurtha, Central Highlands, and Mordona. Take flight, simply jump while mounted. Okay. Alright. Achievement unlocked, Warrior of Light. Fantastic. Flying mounts, well, we basically know that, so it's good. Minfilia, what do you have? The price of principles. Okay. So let me quickly double check that, looking good. The price of principles. Sorin, it pleased me to see you well. And Tataru. Do excuse me for interrupting, Sorin. My lady, the gentleman from Ashgana Exports has just left. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this evening. The gentleman from, okay. Ashgana Exports, no idea whom that is. Ever since we defeated Gaius van Balzar and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret, with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Can imagine. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tatar spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? I mean, I see what she means though, but... Our Baldusian colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to... Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. Yet, my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. I mean, I can do that. Bomma van TikTok, nog een fijne avond. Hello, hello, Bomma. How are you doing, Bomma? Also that name. I love it. And thank you for the rose, Bomma. Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Also, let me quickly double check something here, just to make sure. We are on Doublezone, right? Yeah, we are. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Right, so other people should have their opinions on this matter as well. Thancred. Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there's a growing belief amongst the refugees that Alamigo could be liberated, if only the Scions would commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads, Soren. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. Okay, well that was a very unclear answer. Recall you were meeting with the Admiral shortly after the Leminsen sent word of the summoning of Titan. Then mayhap you also recall my words to our host. I said unto Merlwyb that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastman had justly responded, that we had been called to intervene in the conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke, in short, the truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because owing no allegiance to Alimza, I felt no compulsion to allow the Leminsens to distort the facts to fit the narrative, which justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. Upon this subject, Minfilia can expect a similar reply. Our many dalliances within the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path as she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Oh, that's a very good point, actually. That is a very good point. I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Papa Lima keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principle nice, you know? I do understand that as well. Papa Lima, none can deny that we would benefit more from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles, neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters, mind you. If we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Ul'dah now and have done with it. I'm quite sure Ida would enjoy the bribes. Alright, and Urianger? Tis the lot of the powerful to attract the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other resteth ever on their hill. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations. Nay, not while the beast tribes do labour unseen, defiant in defeat to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. This sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few, and our fortune so finite. Okay, so opinions are definitely divided. That much is clear. Also, let me quickly use my mount here. Add that beauty. Perfect. Right, back to Min Alpha now. Okay, not back to Minfilia. Onwards to Alpha now. Okay, okay. Also, Bomber, thank you so much for the follow over on TikTok. I do appreciate that. Alpha now. Do you have voice acting? No. This situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it's time I made my feelings known to the antecedent. Come along, Soren. Okay. Alphino, Soren, is Artemis. You desired counsel, and so you shall have it. Minfilia, the scions of the Seventh Dawn, must leave Uldar. That's a strong case. We must do what? So long as we remain within Uldan territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize that they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an Aetheryte. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause, which is why it and other favors will be denied us unless we cooperate. If Uldar is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place which all agree to be beyond their borders. Modona. Revenant Stall, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it's also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Uldar and her people over the years, but I truly believe this to be the best course of action. As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of concerted effort. Uldar is our home, Alphino. Cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make, Antecedent. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of the 12 ere that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much your family as... Okay. That will be all, Alphino. I'm sure you have some familiar affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no, I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. Okay, I respect that. Definitely. Boma, thank you so much for the ice cream as well. The strength, skill speed, strength crit, vitality direct hit, vitality tenacity. I think I'm gonna go for the maiming. If it's actually better than what I already have. Let's have a look. Bum, 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 bum. Recommended gear. Yes, it is. Look at that. Upgrade gear set. Love it. Infilia. Moving on. Leave Uldar. Has it truly come to this? Oh, Soren. Pray attend to Alpha now. He's engaged in some business or other and requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alphanor waits upon you and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. Speak with Alphino. Alright, got it. Where is he though? Where is he though? Oh, right outside. Okay. Easy enough. Confound it. She knows what must be done, and still she hesitates. All because of these fanciful rumors. I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Philomene was her name, though you may know her better as the Songstress of Uldar. She was a performer of singular talent and much beloved by the people of Eorzea. Not to mention a certain Chilean minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That the body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Minfilia, too, struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Philomene's absence stretched from months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate. For whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Philomene is alive and well. One of our informants, Father Iliud, that's it, has sent word that a woman matching the songster's description has been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. If we could succeed in tracking her down, I've no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might be assuaged. I mean to set forth for Lanoskea at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Gigeruju as to the veracity of these rumors. Those Lala names always confuse me. I have no idea what it is, but those Lala names always confuse me. Exit to Vesper Bay. Well, I don't need to do that, just need to go to Costa del Sol. Alright, let's teleport on over. Let's quickly hop on over. Have a double check here. Alright, looking good. Perfect. Eastern Lanoskea. Loading screen. Yeah, I have no idea why, but tonight my loading screens have been quite disastrous, to be honest. Like, they've been really bad, and I have no idea why. Alright, Costa del Sol. Mount up. Okay, so we can fly now, right? Yes, let's go. Love it. Finally, we have flying. Yeah, you. Sweet siren of the sands, my Mikote muse, why have you forsaken me? Titus Bane, I mean Soren, what brings you to my humble resort? It's Philomene. You mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt among us until so very recently was the songstress of Uldar? The gods, man, if I had known that, I would have changed it to my bedpost and never let her leave. Now for shame to think that she now plies a trade for the riffraff off to the west, or wherever she said she was going. It's a tragedy, I say, a tragedy. West, is it? Thank you, Master Gigeruju. Your information will serve us well. That said, there are any number of places she could be. I shall begin my search by the docks and see if any witnesses might have some knowledge to spare. I would be most appreciative if you could travel on to Whiteport and do the same. Okay. Do I have a description or something? Why are you staring at me? That's really weird how she just stares at me. Anyways, a description would be lovely, to be honest. Would be very useful. At any rate, we don't need to take the boat now. We can just fly over the water. Which is fantastic. Which is fantastic. Number map. Yeah, straight ahead. Gather information at Wineport. But if she was dead, but not really, why didn't she show herself to her daughter? Suspicious. Very much suspicious. Raincatcher Gully and Wineport. Alright, so we need to talk to two people here. We have the one over here. Dismount. Ah, it's you. I remember you. Well, if it isn't Soren, the savior of Wineport. To what do we owe the pleasure? Yes, we did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold. Give the woman her due, but her perfume was so ghastly I had no choice but to eject her from the premises. Interfering with tastings, you understand. If she's your quarry, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Given that I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10. Good idea, good idea. We have one more though. One more we need to talk to. Let's have a look. Dum Jungbar. Wanna know if I've seen a Mikoto lass by the name of Philomene? I wish I haven't seen the last of any description far too bloody long. I wish. I haven't seen... Okay, that's it. I didn't notice. Okay, so he hasn't seen anyone. But the brewer, the vintner, is it? That's a vintner, right? Over there has. So, Shamani Lamani. See, you've had many grand adventures since last we spoke, Selen. You must share them with me sometime. The girl from a little while ago. One does not forget a perfume like that. So robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar. Reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts, in fact. I said as much when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation and asked me where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south into Raincatcher Gully and then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff have the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you may yet find her there. Okay, well, God's bless your nose. That is very impressive. So, oh, that is quite a while. Luckily, we can fly. We can just fly over there. So, just straight south. This is the second bridge, and then head east. Yeah, that makes sense. Bridge number 1, bridge number 2, and then... Easy enough. Easy enough. Bridge, and... So she should be somewhere over... here. Excuse me. Hello. You big. You big, did not expect that. Yeah, let me quickly... boop. I love how she just continues picking that... Sorry? Picking that flower. Like... Yeah, there was a fight going on behind you, don't mind me. I mean, you're dead, stranger. I did not realize my activities had aroused the goober's ire until I was too late. Their oils can be used to make a perfume, you see. And are you feeling me? I love how I just interject her. Like, I don't care. Is your name Philomene? Who are you? Whom do you serve? It appears you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The songsters of Ul'dah, I presume. Minfilia, or should I say, Asilia, is looking for you. Asilia? You are the very picture of health, milady, yet the world thinks you dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is, why? Not everyone who endeavors to find me does so with the best intentions, child. You'll be pleased to know that I fully intended to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh, well, that does please me. More than you know. But tell me, sojourns in the forest of Lanaskea aside, when exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so. Do you imagine I traveled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers for use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or will you interrogate me further? My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we all have which we came for, might we continue this conversation in safe locale? Wineport, say? You are not going to let me travel back on my own. You are taking me with you, right? This is a teleport? No? Okay, I'll fly back. It's fine. I mean, it would have been useful, you know, just teleport back. But I'll meet you there. It's fine. It's okay. Gives me time to drink. Alright, safer locale. There we go. Alphino. This is not at all how I had envisioned it. I can scarce begin to imagine what emotions would go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. Casting, healing, aiming. I'll go gold. You say my daughter awaits us in Vesper Bay, yes? I've kept her waiting long enough. Let us be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It would be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands. Alright, while you all take the boat... Oh, now we teleport. Okay, you know what? I'll take whatever I can get, really. I'll take whatever I can get. Enter the solar. Surprise. Antecedent, you have a guest. Lamin? Asilia. Oh. Oh, adorable. I love it. Seen her like this in years, Soren. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead. But what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endanger you and our cause. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue it you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I'm so proud of you, Asilia. I learned from the best. I'd actually love to know the story behind the Asilia Minfilia, I think. I have a gift for you. Celestia perfume. You remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If ever I lost sight of you, I could find you again just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone through so much trouble. It was no trouble to me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Soren, however. I could not have made it without him. You know, all in a day's work. There's something else. This is the cat's eye I found. All these years you kept it. My father was a member of the Alamigan resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Ul'dah. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Lamin who took care of me then. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know to survive. I'm no stranger to the facts of your history. Yet I fear I have failed to grasp their implications. There we go. It is clear that there is much I do not know about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons to me concerned mining, and I was a very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. So I gave it to Lamin as a gift. She said it was beautiful, but there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Asilia, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come, and how much further you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could ever have hoped. You have succeeded where I failed, and made me so proud that words fail me. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become, and at all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do, and of what it may entail. Asilia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Ul'dah. Lamin. You built it once, Asilia. You can build it again, and this time we'll do it together. Truly? This is a dialogue-heavy part of the story. Damn. Alphino, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant Stall, as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow scions and send word to the students of Baldesion. Preparations begin at once. Okay. Alright, so what is my part to play in this? There has to be something that I can do. Oh. Oh. Striking, maiming, bending, maiming. Right. It is better. Alright. Okay, and continue. Okay, more dialogue. I got this. It's all well and good that we have found ourselves a new home in Revenant Stall, but there's so much to be done and in so little time. Our first step will be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original Camp Revenant Stall would never have been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for their support, sympathetic to our cause though they may be. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible. You need not concern yourself with such matters, antecedent. Really, Alpha now. If I need concern myself with anything, it is surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps. I submit that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter. Namely, to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted. And here I am. Nor do I come alone. May I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant Stall? Alright. It is an honor, antecedent. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Alphino, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. Know that my associates at Revenant Stall hold the Scions of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honored to welcome your organization. There are, of course, certain provisions which must needs be negotiated. These are such weird sentences. If it please you, I would do so. It does. Sir, unless I am much mistaken, you are the one known as Soren, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance? The Slaffbone spoke of you in most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate the Carlian Castrum is an undertaking few would contemplate, and fewer still survive. You shall always be welcome at Revenant Stall. We hope you will favor us with your presence again ere long. Alright, well, I see my reputation precedes me. So again, what is it that I can do? Well, it would seem your reputation precedes you, Soren. It's like I just said that. Mayhap I should dispatch you to Revenant Stall with all haste, as first intended. But before that, I dare say you have earned yourself a rest. After all, you have traveled so far, and there's already so much you have done for us. And for me. We'll speak again anon. Till then, take care. Why do I doubt that's the case? There is no rest for people like me. Okay, there may be some rest. Ah, Soren. Were you able to get some rest? I would ask you to come with me to the Solar. Alphino has just returned, and it would seem there is something he would share with us. Okay, so I'm going to assume like a couple of days have passed in between these two scenes. Else that wouldn't really make a lot of sense. You're here. Good. I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded. And our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mordona, the Rising Stones. Okay, pretty cool. A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I had come to look forward to Totaro's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. Poor Totaro. From the waking sands to the rising stones. Possibly poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? I too have news to share. In expectation of this momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they have each pledged their full support, General Raban included. Moreover, I have decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our Order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Are you sure that is wise, Antecedent? If anything, it is a mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Eorzea. Let us affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the Scions of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition. And the people have a right to know who saved them. It's my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power, yes, but in doing so I would show them that it is a power accountable to no one, and at once to all. And what of us? We who have held primals and faced down the Empire. To you, my fellow Scions, I would say this. Prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. Whew. Great, I say, yet no greater than us, and we will rise to them, as we have time and again united as one. This is a lot of dialogue. Wow. Need like a mint for my throat. There must be some way I can. Wait, area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Philomene to teach me the basics of mining too. Quest accepted. Speak with Minfilia. Okay. Give me a second though. Great. Do you ever wonder how he does it? Alphino, I mean. It was almost predictable that he should appear with an emissary of the Adventurers Guild mere moments after I had expressed the need to forge ties between our organizations. Surely his sense of timing rivals even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. I would like you to deliver these documents to Slavborn. They concern our forthcoming move. Do take care on the road. I represent as well, Soren. Yes, finally, action. Deliver the documents to Slavborn in Revenant's Toll. Do I have... Oh, yeah, perfect. I can just go there. Fantastic. I'd forgotten how much dialogue there was in this part of the storyline. I think this is an insane amount of dialogue. Right, let me quickly double check everything here. But yeah, this is an insane amount of dialogue. I'd completely forgotten about that. I did enjoy this part. Like the part with the rising stones. I really like the thought of just having this guild hall, basically. Looks really cool. Slavborn? Oh, there you are. I was told to expect a Scion, but I didn't expect it to be you. It has been far too long, Soren. You have something for me, yes? I have these documents. Let's see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? Would that we had a dozen more like you. Since we don't, though, we'll just give you the work of a dozen men. I jest. Hope you do. already running around as it is. It's possibly a primal. Back to do the work of a dozen men, I see. But I jest. Even I can appreciate that an important man such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. But since you're here, mayhap you'd be keen on having a look around the Scion's new home. See that impressive structure over there? That's the place. It was originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortunes to be had about the realm. It may get a bit raucous at times, but I imagine it'll be as good a place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me, I'll show you around. No, we are getting a call. Is that you, Soren? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have most urgent news. We received grim tidings from Gridania. It would appear our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report to the Waking Sands with all due haste. Is everything quite alright, friend? Not really. I can't say I'm privy to the details, but it would appear this is no time for a leisurely tour. But no worries, you can rest assured that I'll see to all necessary arrangements. Pray return anytime after you've seen to your more pressing matters. Okay, so we need to head to Gridania. Got it. Got it. If I'm not mistaken, this is still in Gridania? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But yeah, Rising Stones, like this concept of just having a guild hall that you can furnish is really cool. But you can't really furnish it in this game, but you know, the fantasy behind it is really cool. I would love to just move into a huge place like that with a bunch of friends. Just step away from society. Take care of our own, you know? Alright, speak with Taro. Taro, where are you? Thanalan. I really thought she said Gridania, but apparently she did not. Very well. We'll just use the Vesper ticket. I really thought she said Gridania. Didn't she say Gridania? Huh. That's so weird. Anyways, this shouldn't take too long. Speak with Taro. Let me just quickly check. Unable to apply glamour place? Okay. Taro. A messenger from the Twin Adder came to the Waking Sands while you were in Mordona. I wasn't privy to his conversation with the antecedent, but I did see the look on her face after he took his leave. Something is definitely amiss. Could it be that the XIV have summoned Garuda again? Or it may happen Imperial forces have been sighted within the Shroud. Well, whatever it may be, I'm absolutely certain it's nothing you can't handle. Now go and ask the antecedent if there's anything you can do. Alright. This is a very weird order of how things progressed here. But okay. Enter the Solar. I knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe that another primal, or an entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania. Thine arrival is customarily timely, Soren. The etheric ways leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex. We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Ariange says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to ones observed more than 5 years ago. Though I had hoped the Mughals guard beyond such follies. Suffice it to say, the disturbance warrants a full investigation. Thy presence hath been requested by Commander Helwa. He awaiteth thee at the Adder's Nest. Pray hasten to Gridania, Soren. Ida and Papalima will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystals. I literally just used my return spell. I literally just did that. You have another quest for me. A re-emerging primal problem. Alright, I'll decline that for now. I'm already gonna have a look at primals. Okay, fine. You know, I'll just pay now, since I just used my return spell. Since the game said I needed to go to Gridania. God damn it. It's fine. It's fine. Because why not? Because why not? At least we have a loading screen again. Alright. Okay. Hulwa. I believe it's over there, right? The Adder's Nest. Sprint. Wait, I can also do... yeah. Perfect. It's like I know how to play video games. Vorsey Hulwa. Pleasure to see you as always, Soren. Thank you for answering my summons. Quite frankly, I could think of no one more qualified to... Ah, but we are getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to explain. Oh snap, that's a lot of stuff. A buffalo calf. That's cute. There's fending, maiming. I think I'm gonna go fending. Oh. Hang on, wait, what level is my weapon? Item level 49. And what is this crate going to give me? This coffer. Item level 70. Oh, look at that. And look at this. Buffalo calf. Oh, cute. Right, let's first recommend it here. Whip. How does that weapon look? Doesn't look great, does it? Alright. I mean, it's better, I'll take it. Fine. Also, let me quickly head into my portrait. Edit. Save. Close. There we go. Right. That's very important. Hail to the king, Kupo. Not long ago, the Mughal Kuplo Kop visited the Adder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Seatir. He spoke of an imminent threat to our Mughal kind, one which would imperil the entire 12 wood if left unchecked. He proved an able ambassador to the Sylphs, and we would have you reprise the role in our dealings with the Mughals. The rest you should hear from Kuplo Kop himself. He awaits you with the Elder Seatir at the Lotus Stand. Alright, I can go there. I can go there. Also, I'm giving him a slight French accent because of his name. Hope that's accurate. I have no idea. I have no idea. Alright. The Lotus Stand. Old Britannia. Right over here. Silent Conjurer. Yes. Oh, I can't sprint. Army Center. They are so adorable. I want a plushie. Please, you have to stop them. But you mustn't kill them. They're not bad, Mughals, Kupo. They're just misguided. A gentle, though firm thrashing is in its order, yes. But no... Calm yourself, Kuplo Kop. Can you not see that he hasn't the faintest idea what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant. Pray forgive his witless outburst, sister. Most grateful am I that you have come, Soren, and upon such short notice. Truly, Gridania could not wish for a more stalwart ally. But you are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Kuplo Kop has brought to us news of a most unsettling development. It would seem that the good King Mogul Mog VII has returned to Eorzea. Those names. A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I myself cannot say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Mughal mythology. Kuplo here would have me believe the former. Once upon a time, we Mughals served the gods in the heavens. It was quite nice up there, unspeakably beautiful, unimaginably spacious, and with a literally endless supply of wine. In spite of this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became discontented and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Mughals. So good thing King Mogul Mog VII, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time had come to leave Kupo. The realm of man would suffice, he said, so all the Mughals should live here instead. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down. But good King Mogul Mog VII, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do, Kupo. He had a rope, you see, the longest one ever woven. This he nobly held while his subjects climbed all the way down to the world below. And that is how we Mughals came to his land, Kupo. All of us except good King Mog VII. May his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens so that Mughal kind might at last know peace. Boy, that dialogue. Except that he has not remained in the heavens from what I understand. That being your reason for contacting us, yes? I bet he tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with him returning to Eorzea? The problem, Ida, lies in the fact that he was summoned. It is our belief that good King Mogul Mog VII is a myth made manifest via means akin to those employed by the beast tribes in the summoning of their gods. Wait, you're saying a handful of Mughals with a boatload of crystals wished really, really hard, and he just sort of appeared? Would that even work? What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. With Garuda humbled and the ultimate weapon destroyed, what new threat could have prompted them to take such drastic measure? Might that not in itself be the answer? Twice in the last half-decade, Eorzea has been brought upon the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at the last by the heroics of a chosen few. To you who braved those tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength, this latest period of peace will be doubtless seen a welcome respite. But to those who had not the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another disgrace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I think the Mughals' guard are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that things may not end so well as they did yesterday. That fear has driven them to call upon a greater power, one they believe can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes come what may. I assure you the Mughals' guard only want to protect the forest from outsiders, but ever since the return of good King Mogul Mog VII, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love, they started to get a little carried away, Kupo. Verging on a lot, in fact. Like the Sils who summoned Ramu, you mean? We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Mughals in a manner similar to that of a primal. We share the same concern. Whoever or whatever the king may be, is our belief that he poses a threat not only to Mughal kind, but to Gridania as a whole. Thus do we beseech you, Soren. Confront good King Mogul Mog VII and drive him from our midst. Okay. Right. Humbly do I thank you. The sanctuary of the Mughals' guard and their liege lord is concealed by magical wards. Brother Isumiyan of the Conjurers Guild would doubtless be able to offer insight on how they might be dispelled. Pray seek his counsel ere you proceed any further. I want a Mughal plushie. Does anyone know where I can find one? I really want one. They're adorable. Alright, speak with Brother Isumiyan. Got it. Where can I find him though? Is a good question. Brother Isumiyan. Oh, all the way in there. Got it. Sprint is not ready. Sprint was still in use. Burger. Biddy. Isumiyan, Guildmaster. Welcome, Soren, welcome. That you should be the one to face good King Mogul Mog VII is of great comfort, to me and to the elements both. As I'm sure you know, the Mughals are not by nature a warlike race. Yet should the king be suffered to remain, it's likely that his influence will bring about a change in them. Thus does it behoove to us to defeat him quickly, before any lasting damage is done. Make whatever preparations you deem necessary and inform me when you are ready to seek the king.